In a small village in rural Japan, a young woman named Hana sat in the quiet garden of her family home, surrounded by blooming cherry blossoms. It was a time-honored ritual, a tradition passed down through generations. Her family had arranged for her to meet a man from a nearby village, a union that would fulfill both her familial duties and her own hopes for companionship. Unlike many modern love stories where passion leads the way, Hana's story would unfold through the gentle yet deliberate practice of matchmaking. In Japan, this practice, known as the go-between, had long been a part of courting. A trusted intermediary would arrange meetings and help guide the relationship toward marriage, ensuring that both families were in alignment with the union. The man, Kazu, was polite and reserved, qualities that Hen appreciated. But there was no immediate spark, no overwhelming sense of romance. Instead, their connection grew through letters exchanged under the watchful eyes of their families. The letters, carefully written with poetry and kind words, became their primary form of communication. The words they shared were filled with respect, understanding, and a deep sense of commitment to their families and the future they hoped to build together. Over time, the letters blossomed into something more. Through shared words and small gestures, they began to understand each other's hopes, dreams, and desires. The beauty of their relationship was in its slow evolution, a stark contrast to the fast-paced nature of love stories often told in the modern world. Yet, in the quiet spaces of their letters, a deeper bond grew, a love built not on immediate passion but on mutual respect, shared values, and a commitment to each other's families and futures. Despite the traditional nature of their courtship, Hana and Kaju found joy in their union. They would eventually marry, not with the wild passion of fairy tales, but with the quiet strength of a love forged through patience and understanding. And though their love story was unique to their culture, it reflected a universal truth. Love, in all its forms, is an enduring force that transcends borders, traditions, and expectations. This story of Hana and Kaju is just one example of the many love stories that exist around the world, each shaped by its own traditions, values, and cultural influences. In a world where globalization has created new opportunities for love, stories like theirs remind us that, no matter where we come from, the power of love is something we all share.